We got some very exciting Terrifier 4 news, and this time it is 100% that we will be getting an origin story for Art the Clown. Damien Leone took to his social media today to give us some brand new and very interesting details on Terrifier 4, and so in this video we are going to be going through it and breaking down everything we know so far. With that said, and without further ado, go ahead and grab yourself a snack and a drink, sit tight, and let's get right into this news. At the time of this recording, it is Damien Leone's birthday, so he took to his social media pages to say thank you for all of the birthday wishes. Figured I'd give you a present in return. The script for Terrifier 4 is in the works, and it's shaping up to be a most epic, thrilling, nasty, horrifying, emotional, and utterly satisfying conclusion. P.S. I will finally reveal Art's origin. With this text, he showed us a picture at the very first look of the Terrifier 4 script written by Damien Leone. Now this does give us a few hints at the plot details for Terrifier 4, but obviously the main thing that we need to pay attention to is that he is finally going to be revealing Art the Clown's origin, which is something that people have been so curious about since the very first Terrifier film. Another thing to pay a lot of attention to here is how Damien Leone is referring to this script and to this movie as if it is the conclusion to the Terrifier saga. This means that Terrifier 4 will most likely be the last movie in the Terrifier franchise. This is something that I talked about on my channel just the other day. We talked about how Damien Leone says he wants to find the sweet spot between story and gore, and he will make it happen in Terrifier 4. But now it just seems like he has his hands full with wrapping up several different stories if this is going to be the last installment in the franchise. We still have to find out some more about Sienna and her father. We have to find out what his connection is to this demon and to Art the Clown himself. Now we know that we are going to be finding out who Art the Clown is, or who he was before this demonic entity ended up taking over his body. So I'm very intrigued to see how he's able to balance all of this within the last movie while also trying to showcase the gore that made the franchise as famous as it is. It's going to be very crazy for Damien Leone to try and pull this off, but I think if we have a long enough runtime for the fourth installment in this franchise, then we can definitely get it done. In Terrifier 1, we see that Art the Clown seemingly is just a normal guy who puts on clown makeup and then goes out for these kills, but then we kind of get more on the demonic and possessed side in Terrifier 2 and Terrifier 3, so I'm wondering if we're going to get more backstory on just the demonic entity of Art the Clown, or if we're actually going to go all the way back to when he was a regular person in the first film. I'm curious to see what he was getting up to before these kills and stuff basically became his entire life. Also, something has to be wrong with his face under the makeup, because why are you shaped like that anyways? And I do think that it is a good idea from Damien Leone to go ahead and end this franchise on a fourth film, because there is a lot of things that do need wrapped up, but like Damien Leone said, you don't want to overstay your welcome. You don't want to draw this thing out too long and make it not fresh anymore. But at the same time, it is a very bittersweet goodbye. You obviously want more and more Terrifier installments. You never want this to end, especially if you are a big fan like myself, but you gotta understand where Damien is coming from. Damien is on record saying that he's had the ending to the Terrifier franchise planned out for years. He already knows how epic and how crazy he wanted all of this to be, so the fact that he's able to put it in this script now for a fourth and final film, it just means something. It seems like Terrifier 4 definitely has a lot on its plate. They have to wrap up this battle and this story between Art and Sienna. They have to tell us who Art the Clown is, what his origins and backstory are. We have to find out more about Sienna's family, specifically her dad and his connection to this supernatural Art the Clown. There is a lot of things that have to get wrapped up in this movie. It honestly makes you question, will Damien Leone be able to wrap this up in this last movie, or will they eventually have to stretch it out to a 5-film saga and have to wrap up some stuff in Terrifier 5? It's honestly a very big question, but the way he's talking about it now, it looks like it's definitely going to be ending at 4, and we're going to be finding out everything we need to know about Art the Clown. What do you guys think Art the Clown was before all of this ended up taking over his life? Are you excited for this backstory? What do you think this backstory consists of exactly? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Also, be sure to let me know how you feel about Terrifier 4 being the last movie in the Terrifier franchise. Like I said, I'm excited to see what this consists of. I can't wait for it, but at the same time, I kind of hope it goes by slow because I don't know what to do without any more Terrifier news. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that this kept you informed in at least the tiniest way possible. If it did, then please be sure to show me by smacking that like button and subscribing to the channel. And if you are going to subscribe to the channel, then please be sure to click that notification bell as well, because it is literally right there next to that subscribe button. My name is Haydxn. It was an absolute pleasure having you here on the channel, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.